Hello, it's me, back again in my CAS diary. I'm here to give you guys an update on some projects that were done and other projects that may be cancelled. So without further ado, let's get started. Starting with an update on the cafeteria project, I believe this CAS project will unfortunately be cancelled, or at least passed on to someone else. We blame ourselves for this, because we simply lost interest in the project. Even though planning started in February, we were caught up with other Southern school projects, as well as additional CAS projects that took up our class time. Not only that, but the people in the school cafeteria wouldn't exactly inspire us. They wouldn't tell us the menu because they were in the process of changing it for a long time. The only thing keeping us going was probably our creativity makers teacher, who was actually excited for the project and even sent us tutorials on how we would go about programming it. I feel guilty that we quickly lost interest, and I feel like this really describes a lot of the previous projects in these 2 years of CAS. They were discontinued due to a lack of motivation. There are many factors to this, I feel, and one of the main ones is how we didn't focus on CAS at all during these 2 years. It became like an afterthought after the first semester. While CAS did give me many unique experiences that I will absolutely treasure, there was more during the events that the school hosted themselves rather than our own projects. It could be due to the fact that the school wouldn't help us or keep up with our own suggested projects, but it's also our fault for not talking about it with the teachers enough. On to more positive news. We worked on another project to help the medical center in Ejido 21 de Marzo. We basically planned this with our literature teacher to also celebrate Book Day. We invited our whole school to a cinema where students were able to buy tickets and snacks and enjoy a movie during class hours. The planning was done before spring break and the movie showings were done the same week spring break ended. It was fun to plan out, however there were a few quirks here and there that made it feel more like what the school wanted us to do, rather than our own cool project. One of these details were the movie selections, some of them not even suggested by us. It felt like we were limited by higher-ups, but they also took decisions that we were supposed to make. At least, that's how it felt like. I was in charge of showing the movie and making sure the video and audio played well. I was in charge of 2 Greatest Showman showings for middle school, and 1 Little Prince showing for part of elementary school. Middle school was a smooth ride. It was a fun experience that I'd definitely try again, but elementary school traumatized me. There were a lot of kids, we were low on time for them to buy candy and snacks, and the movie would sometimes slow down. The kids weren't even paying attention. I was alone in the auditorium, unlike the middle school showings, where at least some people were there with me. But aside from the elementary teachers, I was alone in witnessing this disaster of a cinema. I hope I never go through that again. But otherwise, the project was a success. We managed to raise a lot of money thanks to the donations, and it was fun to have another CAS project with the whole group and the whole school. It was also such a unique project that I believe has never been done before at my school, so I'm glad I got to partake in it, even with the elementary school trauma. That's pretty much everything that has happened. I don't know if I'll be making another video after this one. This CAS experience has been a wild ride. I have a few regrets, but I'm not dissatisfied anymore. I feel like I got to experience what I wanted, the way I wanted, and I want to thank all my teachers that made that possible. Thank you all, and see you later.